good, everybody? It's Abwon, and this is the Full Court Press. This episode, I have a special guest, my man Maurice Ager. You probably know him from Twitter. He's a former basketball player, you know what I'm saying? He used to play for the Nets. No, he used to play for the Mavericks. So, you know what I'm saying? We linked up, gave you a special episode to give you a special episode. I'm just going to give him the floor, let him introduce himself for the people out there, the casual NBA fans that probably only know, like, LeBron James and Steph Curry. So, let them know what it is, man. Talk to him.
That's what it is, man. Man, it's your boy Maurice Ager, a.k.a. Mo Ager. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I was born and raised in Detroit. Went to Michigan State University. Played 4 years at Michigan State. Played on the 19 and under USA basketball team. We had some great talent on that team. We had Darren Williams, D. Brown, Paul Davis, J.J. Redick, Ryan Hollins, C.J. Watson. But led the Big Ten in scoring my senior year. Went to the Final Four my junior year. First round draft pick to the Dallas Mavericks, 28th overall. And man, the rest has been history, bro.
Word. All right, so I see that you said with Darren Williams, light-skinned dude, right? That's you talking about the light-skinned? So how do you feel about him playing on the Cavs right now?
You know what? I've only seen one game with him with the Cavs this year. He just don't look like himself right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, I feel like if Darren can, get back to who he was, the way he was playing, I guess it was maybe 5-6 years ago, or even after that, I think they can make some noise. But I don't know. He just didn't seem as confident. I don't know if it's me, but
I think it's definitely not you. Everybody's saying the same thing. Yeah, he was on the Nets maybe 2-3 years ago. They had that. They made that big trade. They got Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce, Jason Terry, and everybody thought that was the next big team to compete with the Heat, knock the Heat off when LeBron was over there. And D. Well, I was just like, yo, this guy, I don't know what happened. And some people say he didn't like the spotlight. I don't know what it was, but just like you said, I think his confidence definitely took a hit.
Yeah, man, that type of stuff can happen, man. People don't understand how much goes into that NBA life, man. There's a few guys who was able to pretty much handle that type of spotlight. It's funny you say that because I feel the same way about Derrick Rose. I feel like D Rose is one of those guys who was who I don't think he wanted to be as big as he is. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just it may be too much pressure for him, and that's okay. I feel like he's one of those guys who kind of just want to be the secondary guy.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's kind of getting to him, and it's kind of showing in his game a little bit, man. You feel me?
Yeah, I've always told people I blame Tom Thibodeau, his coach on the Bulls, for the reason why he got so many injuries, because this dude was just running him into the ground. And he put no team around to me that this dude had to lead them in scoring, lead them in assists, and still defend the opposing team's point guard. It was just too much.
Yeah, definitely, man. The way D Rose played as well. He kind of played he didn't have the same games like D Wade, but they both hit the ground a lot.
Yeah.
Early on in career. And eventually, that stuff kind of catch up to you. And it's funny, he's still a hell of an athlete, but it's just I don't know. It's just I don't know if the same love is there for him. You know what I mean? It's certain people get to that level when they recognize certain things is not what it's cracked up to be, and I feel like that's kind of where he.
Word. So being as how all of my other guests for this show are all just regular people that I know, we're just fans of the game, but seeing as how you were actually part of the game, tell me, what was the biggest misconception of being an NBA player? Because some people are oh yeah, they get all the hoes, you don't gotta buy any food, people drive them around. Tell me, what's the biggest misconception of being an NBA player?
Yeah. Oh, that's true. That's pretty inevitable. You don't have to be in the NBA for that stuff to happen as well. But
True.
Yeah. The biggest misconception, man, that I don't think people recognize how much of a business it really is. You dig what I'm saying? It's I've learned that. I learned when I was in high school. You know what I mean? Dealing with the AAU circuit, going to college, you recognize that you become a number. You know what I'm saying? And people they see it for what it is. They see guys playing, but if you're just a role player, you're gonna have to deal with those politics. You dig what I'm saying? And, I mean, that's in everything in life, but people don't necessarily see how difficult it is for certain guys to break through certain politics and still be able to be successful and do a good job. I think another big misconception is that they're not regular people. You know what I'm saying? It's like people don't necessarily have compassion for people that's in the spotlight or on those levels, so they kind of like treat them as if they're just like I said, like a number or just an entity versus them being a human. And I think that takes a toll on a lot of NBA players. You know, I mean, maybe not as much as superstars, but the guys who are trying to do the best they can to make a roster or be a good bench guy, whatever it is. So it's crazy, man. But all is well, man. It's just good to see that some people are starting to recognize some of these things.
So speaking about transitioning, I remember you said that. So what a lot of people don't know about you now is you're doing your thing in the music game. Like, you've done some songs with some heavy hitters, you know what I'm saying? I noticed that you got recognized in some award shows and things like that. Just talk on that for a little bit.
Yeah, definitely, man. Music was always something in my heart, dog. It's like that was my thing growing up, man. It's like, I mean, hooping and all that good stuff was amazing, dog. But music was always my shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? To be completely honest with you, man. Yeah, I produce. I'm an artist as well. And I've had the opportunity to be considered for some Grammy nominations as well, and that's been cool. I worked with guys like Royce the 5'9". That's one of my favorite artists.
Okay.
From Royce to E40 to people like Lazy Bone to BET. Sheesh.
Lazy Bone is my guy. Bone Thugs and Harmony used to be one of my favorite groups back in the day.
Yeah, for sure. Lazy was always my favorite in the group, dog. When we used to act like Bone Thugs, I was lazy. I was Lazy Bone, you know what I'm saying? So,
I was always a busy guy. I was always a busy Bone guy until he started getting on them drugs.
No, busy was hard. Like, honestly, though, Bones are kind of like, they was cool, but like once they started doing all that Mo Thug shit, I was like, I don't know. When they started doing their solo shit, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, but that's what I do.
The last hard album to me was Art of War. Then after that, it was just kind of like downhill from there.
True.
Art of War was the album that had Pac on there, remember?
I remember. That's what Doug Love was on there.
Yep.
That record was tough. One question I need to ask you, because every time we play 2K, everybody always asks this. As an NBA player, do you always play yourself in the video game, or you're like, I don't even want to know what they rated me?
Dog, I don't even play the game. Dog, I haven't played 2K since I was maybe in college, bro. Like, I don't even, like, when I play games, I play other games, dog. I play you know what I mean, like Street Fighter and Grand Theft. I play shit like that. Mario Kart.
So you play Street Fighter 5?
Smash Brothers. Mortal Kombat, yeah, I play games like that whenever I do play.
All right, so I'm going to get into the nitty-gritty, just a few questions, and we're going to be out of here. So, who would be your choice for MVP this year?
Come on, man, Russ.
Okay. I'm glad you said that, because I want Russ to win it, but I feel like the league doesn't like him, so they're going to just give it to Harden just to spite him for some reason.
If they do that, man,
I know.
It would be worse than that year than when Kobe's supposed to win it.
Oh, okay.
For real.
The year that Steve Nash won his second one, I felt like Shaq deserved it that year too, but I feel like they just gave it to Steve Nash because he was on a better team.
Yeah, hold on. So they're really considering Harden over Westbrook right now?
Yeah, like a lot, like they really because both of them. I mean, they both getting their triple doubles and all that, but Harden's team just has a better record. But he has better talent on his team. Like, Russell Westbrook is really working with nobody.
Bro, on some real, they have to make an exception this year. You know what I'm saying? They still make the playoffs. I mean, I understand that, teams not as good as the Rockets, but if they play the Rockets, I guarantee they have a good shot against them.
I think so too.
You know what I'm saying?
I think so too.
Who had a better season? Like, it's hands down. My man's averaged a triple-double this year, man. Nobody's done this since Oscar.
Yeah.
And Jerry West is comparing him to Jordan. Come on, man. We on.
Yeah, they bet. I want to see him get MVP too. Who's your choice for Coach of the Year? That's a tough one because a lot of people don't think about the coaches. I know who I want to win Coach of the Year.
Man, that's a good question, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with who got the best record.
Who is it? The Warriors or the Cavs? I think it's the Warriors. But I feel like Steve Kerr. If the Warriors do have the best record, I haven't seen an NBA game in like 2 weeks, so I'm ready for the playoffs. But I feel like if Steve Kerr does win Coach of the Year, like that should just, it doesn't even count. This dude's got like an NBA 2K roster, yo.
Facts. Man, I'm going to keep it thorough. I'm going with my boy Tyronn Lue, man, because that's the home.
Oh, okay. I'll give you that one, man. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one.
Go more all day.
Okay, so Mo, I'm gonna just wrap this up. 2 more questions to go. Question number 1: when you were coming up, growing up, balling this and the third, when you were coming up, growing up, balling, all of that, who did you emulate your game after?
When I was little, I was like middle school. I was more so like on some Stephon Marbury, Allen Iverson type, and by the time I was in high school, I was like, kind of like on some Ray Allen type. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, I used to love Ray. Yeah.
Word. That's just. Oh, so Stephon Marbury. So how'd you feel about Stephon when he was on those videos eating Vaseline when he played in China, yo?
I don't know. I really don't know what that was about. But, yeah.
He's treated like a god out there, though.
He's amazing, man. Like he's one of the realest people breathing. So hey, it is what it is. We all go through stuff. I mean, I don't know what he was eating Vaseline for, but hey, he might know something we don't.
I feel you. All right, last question, and then I'm gonna just give you the floor to promote whatever you want. If you were to go back to the NBA right now, what team would you want to play for?
Cleveland.
Because of Tyronn Lue?
Nah, Brown for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I gotta play with Brown, man. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, LeBron makes everybody's life easier. As many haters out here try to bash him, say he's not clutch, LeBron makes his teammates better. Just ask Carmelo, because everybody left the Knicks and went to LeBron and he won a ring.
Yeah, I don't know what Brown has to do for people to recognize that he's probably the best basketball player in history. You know what I'm saying? Not the greatest. You know what I'm saying? MJ's still the greatest, but like far as overall talent, size, ability, we haven't seen anything like LeBron James. So I mean, they can knock it off with that.
Word. Do you think Carmelo's getting traded in the offseason? Or you think he's gonna stay in Knicks next year?
I don't know, man. Melo, I don't know what's going on with Melo, man. I think Melo might end up getting traded or something, but hopefully he can get him a ring before you get up out of there.
I think so too.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for being on the show. Know what I mean? I'm gonna let you have the floor right now. If you got any projects or anything you want to promote, your Twitter, your Instagram, whatever, now's the time to do it.
No doubt, man. It's your boy Mo Egger, man. I appreciate you guys, man. Thanks for the time. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. Twitter is MoeAger. Also Instagram is same thing, MoeAger. And all is love, man. Yo, shout out to my Moorish Americans. We out here, and that's it.
Word. All right.